Okay, now before we get onto this video, we have to say RIP to my lamp. She broke on me and I can't fix her. I need to get a new wire. So for now, RIP to ambient lighting and my music. Okay, let's get into the topic at hand though. Zombies. I love zombies, okay? They're like one of my favourite horror creatures. Zombies are one of the few horror creatures that actually don't tend to disappear. Horror can change so much over time, but usually it will always circle back to zombies. This may be because zombies aren't completely just monsters. Essentially what they are humans that are distorted into something unfamiliar. Of course they look somewhat alive, but they don't feel human anymore. Their movements are wrong, their expressions are wrong, and even the sounds they make can feel very, very distorted. One of the scariest types of zombies they're not the ones that are completely distorted, but it's the ones that actually represent people. They're quite humane, even though you know that they're not. You can still recognize the face, the human eyes, and even the human expressions. But again, your brain will immediately know that something's off. And psychologically, humans really don't like that feeling. This very much links to the Uncanny Valley theory, and you guys know how much I love that theory so much. Zombies, they actually do fit into that Uncanny Valley, because if you look at the graph, there is a dip and they are corpse-like. So, in reality, they definitely fit into that fear. I feel like another creepy aspect about zombies is even just the sounds that they make. And it's not just because zombie sounds are loud, because even most of the times they're actually not. It's because they sound human. The groaning, the breathing, even the choking noises. Sometimes they sound, of course they sound injured, but they even sound exhausted. And I feel like that's what makes them quite emotional sometimes, like that aspect. Well, at least that's what I think. But honestly, that's why I think zombie sounds stick in people's brains. Not they're not human enough to communicate that they're deteriorating away. Strangely enough, I feel like, okay, don't judge me, but strangely enough, I feel like there's something weirdly satisfying about zombie noises, like the raspiness and the dragging breath. Even the low growls, to be fair, they sound almost empty, like there's nothing fully human even left. I feel like another type of zombie that's quite scary is the parasite type zombies. I feel like it's for a completely other different reason. And this is simply due to the body horror that is shown on them. Like, it's not as simple as just someone coming back from the dead. Like, their body distorts into something extremely unfamiliar, again into the corpse dip of the valley. Like, the veins are spread everywhere, their movements become unnatural, and the body just stops belonging to that person as the parasite just takes over. I think that body horror scares people, but not in the traditional way that it's oh yeah, this is so gross, da 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 da. But it's because you're supposed to feel safe in your own body. So when horror twists your body into something unfamiliar, that's when you get, well, scared. And honestly, many different zombies will feel scary for other reasons, such as slow zombies, for example. Slow zombies feel inevitable course they won't catch up to you that quick, but they won't stop coming after you. And fast zombies are just pure panic because they're after you and you do not have any time to react or be able to do anything. But the creepiest zombies, I think, in my personal opinion, are the ones that are almost human. Like, they can stare too long, and they also, like, twitch strangely. They can repeat words and even smile incorrectly. But they do still seem aware for, like, that split second. And this is why they fall deepest into the uncanny valley, because it makes you question whether that person is still in that deteriorating vessel. Zombies will never truly stop being scary. They represent more of a psychological horror rather than just scary monsters. They represent humanity disappearing and distorting into something unfamiliar. Zombies, they still look somewhat human, but you know that there's something missing. Maybe that's what makes zombies stand out more from other horror creatures. It's because they resemble us, but with different horror factors, especially if you have many types of them. Everything about them feels wrong enough for us to actually reject them. This is what makes them terrifying, not because they're just scary monsters, it's because they used to be people.